Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we worked on reorganizing and redistributing our air forces, primarily focusing on our jet fighters to make sure that every air zone that we could potentially be fighting in is covered by some amount of fighter craft, with the primary purpose being to prevent just an absolute nuke fest when we go to war. But I wasn't able to cover everything, so off screen I went ahead and took care of filling in the rest of the air zones. So all the air zones in Europe should be pretty well covered. I went ahead and took care of also distributing out the kind of standard piston-driven fighters as well. Because, we have them. We might as well use them. We got all the air zones here in the North America covered. Got air zones in South America covered. Got the air zones in Africa covered for the most part. Except for these, which I didn't do for some reason. Oh well, I'll get around to those at some point. I got India, Southeast Asia, Korea, vicinity, all covered. So that's good. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll have to distribute out more fighters as we see how things progress once the actual fighting starts. And the close air support is going to get distributed to where we need them. So we'll distribute those, once fighting starts. Same thing with the tactical bombers. We'll either push them into close air support or strategic bombing, whatever's needed to kind of help with the war effort. Because we're going to see how things go. Because I think I've mentioned a couple of times already, just because we declare war on one member of the Alliance does not necessarily mean the whole thing's going to join in. So, we'll see. If we could say, eliminate Korea by itself, or, any of these, small nations down here by themselves, that would be really, really nice. But I don't really expect it, so I have to be ready to fight on all fronts, all at once. Alright, so, the other thing I also worked on doing is getting the patrol groups taken care of. I could probably put in a few more. I got the Indian Ocean Fleet set up and ready, so they should be good to go. Well, for the most part, anyway. Actually, let me just take a look at that. I think I need one more. Yeah, I really need to cover this zone here. So I am gonna need... I am going to need... at least one more there. Alright, let's just go ahead and pause it for a second. I've also been running the game forward, so all of the forces that I had in training were done. I think I put in another one. Another army group in training, but as you can see, I kind of ran out of political power needed to create new commanders. So I have a whole army group here that doesn't have any commanders. So I'm going to have to wait until I have generated enough political power to create those 6 commanders. It takes what does it take here? Over 400 political power to make a new commander. So, yep. We're making 2.04 per day, so we're talking, what? Over 200 days per commander? So like a couple of years worth of political power gain left to get all the commanders in place. All that's probably going to be done off screen. So, what I'm going to do today is work on setting up the initial battle plans for all fronts. And that's what we're going to get to work on. Alright, so the primary theater here, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Alright, so you're on the French border. So that's just going to be a general attack there. These guys are on the Italian border. I'd like them to kind of press down to there. The two fronts should merge at some point. Or what I could do is alter the front there so they kind of stay together. Alright, you guys, I mean, that's just going to be really easy right there. Just take out that little pocket. You guys push for the peninsula. Oh yeah, these guys are just on this little tiny bit right there. I think, yeah, that's where they are. Okay, so paratroopers. You guys knock out that pocket. Mounted infantry. You guys push into here. I'll put you on aggressive, sure. Alright, Marines. So what I really want to be able to do is just tell everybody to go right at the start of conflict. I may not be able to do that because not everybody may join in right away, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, and so you guys, what I want to do is tell you to spearhead to there. I want you to cut off, pinch across there so that we get this in a pocket. Right. And speaking of, what I'd like you to do is gonna push through to there. Same thing with that army. This army is on the French border again. There we go. And this army is with the Italians. Oh, wait. Where were the, Mountain infantry? They're there. Oh, they're on that border. Hold on. You know what? That's fine. They're gonna push through the mountains. That should be fine. There we go. Okay, so you guys are on the Kiev border. I'd like you to push across to there. Alright, so those guys are over there. I'd like them to push that way. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this cavalry is down there. What I'd like you guys to do is push kind of down there. Alright, same thing with these troops. Alright, so this army group, what your goal is going to be is get across the Bosphorus. And then once you're across the Bosphorus, we'll redistribute them to where they need to be. Well, redistribute them across the rest of the front. That's kind of why I'm overloading them there. Alright, now these guys, they join into this attack. Those guys join in that attack. Alright, same thing here. Alright, there's another army on the French border. And another army on the Italian border. There we are. And that should be everybody in this entire theater. It's down as orders. Okay, so in North America, this army. Alright, push south. Alright, where are you? You're on the Iroquois border. And so are you. go through there. Alright, what I'd like you to do is actually kind of push something like that. Would be good. Alright, and then these guys, I'd like them. This is a problem right there. What I'm gonna need to do is this. Alright, I'm gonna need, 3 of those divisions. To transition over there. I guess we'll do it as 2 different offensives. That'll work. Okay, so that handles North America. Alright, so for African theater, this is going to be easy enough. You guys just take out your individual pockets here. Interestingly enough, these are actually generals. They just don't have any portraits. Alright, we're going to push through Chokwe there. This is also going to be a bit of an interesting area here. I'm hoping that I can put pressure on it and get through it quickly. But they're putting a lot of troops in there. Alright, and you crush the creek there. Okay. South American theater. Their orders may be to just hold. Well, set up. If they can push through to there and get a good defensive position, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Using this river as a good defensive position. Okay. That could work. Alright, the Asian theater, which are all these like little tiny pockets. Well, mostly. Okay, take them out. I think that this is going to be the critical theater, because if we can eliminate a lot of these small areas fast, then that's going to free up a lot of troops. That we can quickly redistribute to other fronts as needed. There and there. Good. Now, these guys are over here. Alright, that needs to be collapsed. Okay. And over here we have Korea. Let's see. What I'd like to do is push kind of to there as our first stage. No, that armor goes all the way around. Okay. So we'll go to there. Now, the cavalry, I think, on this army group, I kind of split up a little bit. We have this one on that flank, which I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, you push that way, and the other cavalry push the other way. And there we go. We'll see how that works. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to run into small areas that I missed. And we'll have to take care of it. Alright, well, I have enough. I have enough for a new commander, who also then needs to be promoted. There we go. All right, so 2.28 million in reserve. I'm going to need that manpower pool to build back up. But I can't... I actually had to lower the conscription because we're no longer at war. Because otherwise we were going to start building up some communism support. Because that was starting to show up, and so I had to lower that down. Stability, war support. So once we are back, we are out war, what I'm going to do, we can switch to war economy. Or total mobilization, do I? Yeah, probably it'll switch over to war economy. Not that we probably really need it. Close the economy so we can, get all of our gathered resources and then throw in, all adult serve. And maybe even go to scraping the barrel if we need to get the manpower. Alright, but I think there really isn't much else to do here but wait for the moment. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I do need those fighters. No. You guys stay there. You go there. Good. Alright, they can be split down. And then once they deploy, we split them down. There you go. Oh yeah, I've seen this happen before, where suddenly it just mysteriously duplicated some fighter wings. I mean, that works. I'll take them. Alright, but yeah, we're now at a point where I just need to sit here and wait. And so I'll do that off screen, so we'll go ahead and stop here for today for this episode. And then I will try to get a lot of that just kind of waiting and building up political power and all that sort of stuff done off screen before next episode. And then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Probably begin justification against somebody. Alright, so, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.